What up guys, Miguel here of Yugatech, and if you're someone in need of a tablet perfect for media consumption and day-to-day tasks for only around 10,000 pesos, then look no further than the Hauwe MatePad SE. Let's get into it. Starting off with design, in front, the Hauwe MatePad SE features a beautiful 10.4-inch IPS display. The front-facing camera is above it, and to the right of it, we get a welcome notification LED that illuminates for your notifications and charging status. On the top side, you can find the volume rocker, power button, and microphone for calls. At the left side, we get another welcome feature, a 3.5mm audio jack, and the left side of the stereo speakers. On the right, we get a dual SIM card tray with one slot that doubles as expandable storage of up to 1 TB, the right side of the stereo speakers, and the Type-C charging port. Finally, at the back, we can find the main camera, minimal Huawei branding on the aluminum back panel with a polycarbonate panel above it for better signal connectivity. Going back to the display, the Hauwe MatePad SE features a 10.4-inch Full HD Plus IPS panel. That's a 2K display, and it gets pretty bright for an LCD panel, making it perfect for consuming media from your favorite streaming platforms like YouTube, Netflix, and alike. When it comes to the deepest blacks and vibrant colors, there is no contest comparing this panel to an OLED or AMOLED one. But I'd like to remind you all that finding a 10.4-inch 2K resolution IPS panel at this price point can also be a challenge. For speakers, we get a stereo setup here with each driver on the left and right sides of the device. They get loud enough for the tablet size with distortion at higher volumes. We get a lot of highs with subtle to no presence in the mid to low end frequencies, resulting in a bit of a hollow sound profile. Not to worry though, if you wanted a better listening experience on this tablet, it still features a 3.5mm audio jack for all the wired headphone lovers out there. And of course, users also have the option of pairing a Bluetooth headset or speaker as well. When it comes to hardware, the Hauwe MatePad SE is equipped with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 680 chipset and an Adreno 610 GPU. The 2-year-old chipset is fine for day-to-day tasks like going on social media, video streaming, music streaming, and light gaming. I think it's worth mentioning that I have noticed a slight delay at times when using picture-in-picture or running 2 or more apps at the same time. Our unit here is the 4GB of RAM plus 128GB of internal storage variant, but there should be other configurations available at 3 or 4GB of RAM plus 32 or 64GB of internal storage. For software, we get the infamous Harmony OS. Now, in its 3rd major release, it's definitely usable and never causes any real issues. For Google Apps, I encourage you all to use either Gbox or Gspace apps found in the Huawei app gallery. Although, in my opinion, if you weren't using this tablet much for productivity, you'd only be getting either of the Google emulators for YouTube or YouTube Music. Overall, it's a fine operating system still in its early ages with a lot more time for fine-tuning. For battery, the MatePad SE gets an impressive 5100 mAh battery capable of a standard 5V charging. In the PC Mark Work 3.0 battery life test, we got 9 hours and 18 minutes. Charging this tablet from 0 to 100 takes about 2 hours and 40 minutes with the included charger. Now, is this a 2-day battery life tablet? Well, it depends on how you're using it. If you're staying in all day, binging on your favorite shows and movies non-stop, I'm pretty sure you'll need to charge this up at the end of the day. When it comes to biometrics, you get optical facial recognition on this tablet. It isn't the most reliable, especially in varying lighting conditions, but it does the job. Apart from this, we only get standard pin or pattern locks featured here. Moving on to the cameras. The MatePad SE sports a 5-megapixel main shooter with an aperture of f2.2 at the rear. In front, we get a 2-megapixel selfie shooter with an aperture of f2.2 as well. Both cameras are not anything to boast about, but I highly doubt you'll be shooting editorial photos for publication on this tablet. At this price point though, it's definitely a welcomed addition, usable for video calls in any area with sufficient lighting. For video, the MatePad SE is capable of shooting videos at Full HD. Check out our sample video right now. Clearly, you can see that the video capabilities on this tablet will not replace your mirrorless anytime soon. So that's that. And now, check out our sample images. So, to conclude this video, I'll be answering the question, who is this tablet for? Well, at a price point of around 10,000 pesos, I'd say it's for everyone. Specifically for anyone who wants or needs a tablet at an affordable price. who isn't this for? This isn't for the power users, the people who use tablets as laptop replacements or do a lot of productivity work on a tablet. But for those who want a simple tablet to leave in the kitchen to look up recipes and instructional cooking videos, maybe something to lend to the kids when they want to play some games, or just simply an IPS display dedicated for consuming media, the Huawei MatePad SE is good enough for you and should be your minimum standard. For those of you interested in purchasing a Huawei MatePad SE from February 15 to 28 of 2023, you can find these 3 variants at their introductory prices. And for those of you still watching, let us know what you think of the Huawei MatePad SE in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smack that like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that bell icon so you get notified for future uploads. Be sure to visit yugatech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. Again, this has been Miguel, and I'll see ya in the next one.